Rolls Royce Diaries. We back at it again, people. What can I say? Rolls Royce Diaries. We back at it again. What's the topic of today? The subject matter of today is stop making excuses. That's the subject matter of today. Stop making excuses. When it comes to your liberation, when it comes to you making money, stop making excuses. I'm gonna give you a prime example. When it comes to making this money, it's always, we'll be ready next week. You know what? I gotta celebrate Christmas real quick. New Year's is coming up. Yo, we gotta stop playing around. Seriously. People be like this. I say, yo, don't email us. Don't contact us until you're ready. People be calling just to say, hey, I just want you guys to know that once New Year's is done, and then, and Christmas and everything, then I'm gonna get the ball rolling, pay the $2,000, get access to 100 grand. You ain't gotta do that foolishness. And first of all, you gotta know that you're talking to somebody who fasts during Thanksgiving. My children don't celebrate none of these holidays, first and foremost. So people say, hey, you're depriving your children of Christmas. I'm not depriving them nothing, because honestly, it's not your holiday if your people are not making money off of it. When the Muslims practice their culture, they make money off of their holidays. When the Jews practice their culture, they make money off of their holidays. When black people practice other people's culture, everybody else makes money off of the holidays. Name a holiday that's ours that we making money off of. These aren't our holidays, because if these were our holidays, there'd be a direct correlation between us celebrating and the revenue thereof. These are not our holidays, so I don't feel no way. So all the people telling me that I'm depriving my children get love all throughout the year. My wives get love all throughout the year. So guess what? Ain't nobody missing nothing. But what I'm telling you is, you indulge in toxic behavior the most from November to December to January. You eat your worst food, you drink your worst drinks, and you spend your most money, which is a setup to have you plagued for the rest of the next year. And by the time you start to recoup, you do it all over again until one year you just cannot survive. It's redundant. It is redundant. And this is why I'm telling you guys, be careful. So when I set up the CRM, and then when I stop, everybody complained the last time I stopped, because I don't always have the time. Because as you can see, I'm in True to the Game 3, Show Love. It's still in movie theaters now, and it's out on platforms like Amazon and everything. So shout out to the family there. You know, my publicist, Dennis Byron, Manny, the producer. Shout out to everybody, Vivica Fox, everybody. Dope movie, #1 independent film in the country. Shout out. It's a great project, and I'm in a couple other projects being released this coming year, so you'll know about it as well. But the point in case is this: brotherpolite.com. Well, that website's back up. brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Leave your full name and your phone number when you are ready to make a serious change in your life. That is to say, when you're ready to pay $2,000 to get access to 100 grand. People be like, is that possible? You leave your full name and your phone number. brotherpolite45@gmail.com. I actually pinned it. You leave your full name and your phone number. brotherpolite45, POLIGHT 45@gmail.com. Leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready to make a change. But when you call and you say, hey, I'm celebrating Christmas, you gotta remember, you talking to me or anybody that rolls with me, we gonna laugh at you. So don't even say that. And I don't mean no disrespect to none of you, but you're not investing your money when you're buying a bunch of gifts. Like, your children to be better off you investing money and making money back, instead of you hindering yourself, constantly putting your future on hold to buy some bullshit toys, some BS video games, some clothes that your children are gonna grow out of, especially the babies. Y'all be buying these babies so many clothes, like they're not gonna grow from 1 month to the next, and sometimes from 1 week to the next. Y'all put all this pressure on yourself to follow what everybody else does, but at the end of the day, it doesn't suit you. It's 45 to 60 business days. Because many people don't realize it's your legal right to get access to over 100 grand in credit once you've met the proper criteria. But a lot of you don't realize that it's more than TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and FICO. You have over 30 different credit bureaus you have to consider, or should I say you have CDAs, or consumer data aggregates, that you got to consider. Real talk. Real talk. Oh, you saw me in a movie. Piece of the fan. James Mayfield said he saw me in a movie. That's what's up. People went to the big screen and seen it. So like I said, you sound like a fool to me when you say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't get access to the 100,000+. Some of you get 200 grand, some of you get 300 grand, but the minimum is 100 grand, depending on your city, state, jurisdiction, zip code, and your credit fingerprint. Everybody has a credit fingerprint, meaning everybody has a different fingerprint. No two people have the same fingerprint, so no two people have the same credit disposition. So that part has to be tweaked. Okay? Talk to me nice, you already know. Yeah, you got your credit fixed, but you denied for loan, you got to deal with us. And like I said, and this is what I don't want to hear too. When my administrators call, I call, oh, yo, my credit is already fixed. My credit's, no, we're not doing what these other people do. So when it removes off my credit report, is it going to pop back up? I don't know what kind of crazy people y'all been dealing with, but that's not how it works. If somebody removes something off your report, it's supposed to always be off your report. So let me just say these things ahead of time. You might think you have a good credit score, whatever that means, because no one has a singular credit score. That's insane. You might think you have a good credit score, but then when I ask you about, when I name 5, 6, 7 other credit bureaus you never heard of before, it brings you back down to what I'm telling you. You don't have a clue what we're talking about, because they didn't teach us this in school. Most people only know about TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and FICO. Once I started saying, yo, you know, it's 30 other bureaus, the way that we get access to the funds is we interface with 30 different bureaus. We put 30 different plus bureaus on notice. We also add positive items to your report, not just remove negative items, because people tell you you got to remove negative items off your report, which is important, but no one tells you that you have a responsibility to say good things about yourself too, that they should be taken note of, so it can add value to your credit score. So it's one thing to be on defense, hey, let's remove these items, but it's another thing when you don't even realize all you're going to do is dry snitch on yourself. All you're going to do is say, hey, I don't like this on my report, I don't like that on my report. You're not going to say, hey, notice these activities that's been taking place, and notice the necessary steps that I've taken in society. You should add 50 points to that. You should add 100 points to that. A lot of you with the so-called good credit scores, you got good credit scores, right? So I guess that'd be people's way of saying, hey, I don't have to pay the 2,000. Maybe I can pay 1,000 because my credit already good. So how come you don't got a black card? How come you're not being approved for loans that's 6 figures? How come you're not getting approved for 100 grand, 20 grand, 300 grand? Since you got so-called good credit. Because that's a farce. What they taught you to be good credit is, hey, I got a 750 score. You know, I be paying all my bills on time. But you can't even get a goddamn credit card for over 50 grand. You can't even get a business loan for 150 or 200 grand. They've been lying to you the whole time. Lying to you the whole time. And then you also have to make correspondences with LexisNexis and Checks systems. Checks spelled with an X. Because they turn around and they use your bank activity and their interpretation of your bank activity, they correlate it like as though you're using a credit card. So the same way you're not supposed to use more than 36.6% that of the amount of credit that's allotted to you, they don't want you using more than 36.6% that of the amount of money that you get on a month-to-month basis into your account. But you don't know this, so you got to tell them, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. This ain't the time to be talking about what happened to my clothes in the hotel. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to stay focused. I know I was turning up that day, but stay focused, people. Stay focused. Stay focused. Tell us your credit score. I tell you what, you ain't getting one of these unless you on point. You know, you got to pay taxes on Rolls Royce. But you see, there goes another conversation for another time. Because what people don't realize, they may say, oh, you dumb, you spent 300 bands on $400,000 on a car, you stupid. But at the same rate, they don't understand the tax shelter that exists. They don't understand. When you put $400,000 in the bank, they want 35% of that. 4, 8, 12, so it's over $120,000, right? Or should we say 140 grand? So, you want $140,000 out of $400,000 if you put it in the bank. But what if you put it into a possession that you could turn in for cash, and even if it devalues around $3,000 to $5,000 on a year-to-year basis, it still saves you time and money based on taxation. Especially if your taxes for your Rolls Royce, let's say it's $1,800 a year. So in 10 years, it'd be $18,000 you spent on taxes. In 20 years, it'd be $36,000. In 40 years, if you even kept the same car for 40 years, that'd be $72,000. It still wouldn't amount to the $140,000 that they would have wanted for the car. And if you turn the car in, and granted, the most that this car is going to go down in value is $3,000 to $5,000 a year, it still wouldn't amount to the $140,000 that you speak of. And it's not going to go that fast, that rate, because you make sure when you purchase a vehicle such as this one that you understand the likelihood of it devaluing. It's the same way when you buy pictures. Negroes will come in your house, raid the place, risk their life, risk their freedom, in hopes that they can find $20,000 to $30,000, hopefully, and bypass the paintings on the wall. Now you may say, who will buy a painting that's $200,000, $300,000, $400,000? Well, once you know that a painting will appraise for more money in the future, the taxation is different. So now you got money on the wall. So this is what they mean by when they say net worth, how much a person is worth. And they're not talking about just the cash you have on hand. They're talking about your possession and things that you could turn in. But what you got to understand is when you're in a different tax bracket, you use certain things as a tax shelter. Even custodial accounts. You may set up custodial accounts for your children, but you know that you have the right not to be taxed per $250,000 per each custodial account that you have for your child. It's different strategies that people employ to not be taxed. Not to say you're not putting that money up for the sake of your child. Shit, if I'm taking care of, my child's taken care of, you understand? Hint, hint, wink, wink. You know, but what I'm telling you is there's an approach towards these things. The biggest problem we have in our community is when a person wants to be a world champion boxer, right? What do they have to do? They train with the intention that, yo, I want to be a world champion. Not much people train just to, people don't just train to just, let's say, win 2 or 3 fights out of 50. Most people, especially with the risk that they have to take to box, when they train under the pretense that they want to be great. They want to be great. World champions. So they train in that endeavor. When it comes to money, we didn't even learn enough in the first place. But those of us, the little bit that we know about money, we never say, I want to learn enough about money so I could be a millionaire. I want to learn enough about money so I could be wealthy. I want to learn enough about money so I can have generational wealth. We never really say that. And because we never really say that, guess what happens? A lot of us will come into some kind of money and we'll mess it up ASAP. And the reason why we'll mess up the money ASAP is because we never considered that we would even be in a position to have enough money to understand taxation on higher levels, to understand investment on higher levels, return on investment or return in investment. Which one? We never took the time out to study these things because we never believed in ourselves in the first freaking place. We never had enough import from school to even consider that we don't have to live the lower lifestyle. We never learned enough about credit for us to consider that, you know what? Maybe I can go to the dealer one day and don't have to pay nothing and walk out with the goddamn car and pay them next year. We never considered that that could be our reality because we didn't have enough data to even have these type of conceptions. So when someone talks to you and say, hey, you know you guys have the legal right to get access to 6 figures when we just do a few tweaking. You know there was a major breach with Experian that took place and we still got 5 or more years left over where they owe us a turn of the freaking cheek for anything that's on our credit score. Granted, you meet the criteria for those who the breach may have affected. You do know it's just a matter of a few legal documents, a compendium, a memorandum, an affidavit of facts, and we could change your life and then start setting forth petitions to get you access to funds that you would have never imagined that you have the right to have it. But you see, I'm the liar. But I can use straight facts that you can look and go, oh shit. Straight facts. Straight facts. But we don't believe we have the right to live better. So anytime somebody comes to you to tell you, yo, things are looking up. You can do better. We get upset with them. When I say the hell with their holidays, invest your money in your future. And you will have plenty of holidays to celebrate if it means that much to you. But you do your children a disservice when you prolong your opportunity to be great. When you're not investing, but just spending frivolously just for the sake of a little smile. Instead of having a heart-to-heart conversation with your wife, a heart-to-heart conversation with your husband, a heart-to-heart conversation with your siblings, your children, your mama, your aunt, your uncles, whoever. And saying simply, you know what? Let's fall back this year. Enough with the fuck shit. Seriously, sit down and talk to your family and be like, enough with this. Oh yeah, and then now we gotta get ready for the New Year's party. So we did Thanksgiving, we did Black Friday, we did Cyber Monday, we did New Year's Eve, Christmas. You feel what I'm saying? Most of you Negroes started at Halloween. And then what? It's not $3,000 for a course. You guys gotta stop spreading confusion. It's $2,000 for the service. Courses are on brotherpolite.com. Courses, you could go to the website and you could check out the courses we got. You know, and this is how sick people are. No matter how much knowledge you drop, your people will always try to attempt to detour you from changing your life, but they will never direct you to where your life can make the change. They will always tell you, yo, don't deal with him. Don't deal with him. But then, if you say, so where do I go? They have nothing to offer you. I can drop knowledge, which I have. I could drop knowledge, which I have, over and over. Over and over, year after year after year, video after video, breaking things down to a science. I can show posts of receipts from people making money from me, month after month, week after week, 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 week after week. And still people think they have the right to be a nobody and speak against me. They have posted nothing. My body of work for just this last year alone, my body of work, what I have done for people in the pandemic, just off of stocks and just off of cryptocurrency. You know, people say, well, anyone could do that because, you know, eventually the stocks go up. So then everybody will have money, dummy. Why are we acting like that? But it's something that pains people. You know what pains people? The fact that I may make money in the process. It's not the fact you may make money. It's the fact that I may make money. That's what kills people, because they want me to do everything for free for it to be legit. But our people only love losers. That's why you go to let me just answer that. Go to brotherpolite.com. Ayo fam on live stream. Brother Polite. Okay. 45@gmail.com. Brother Polite 45@gmail.com. Leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready to pay your $2,000, because I charge, this is correct, to get access to over 100 grand. $2,000 will give you access to over 100 grand in credit. And yes, you can turn credit to cash. There's a lot of credit nuances that they don't teach you. Just like I told a lot of you that never knew, hey, you know what? If you got an ensuing debt coming on and you don't want it to affect your credit report, you could contact TransUnion and Equifax and say, pause your credit reporting real quick because you got something going on that you need to check out. And you could pause it. You could pause it. You see? Now, while dummies would be over here, don't trust them. Why wouldn't you just try the information out? See? Dummies. I would say, yo, you know, let me go and call. They might charge you 5, they might charge you 10. But let me tell you something. We like to talk about scammers, but you never feel like student loan scammed you. You never got the job they told you would get, and you owe 80, 100 grand, and you can't get a refund for the money you never spent. How you owe something you never even put up? They sell you a house for $400,000, but you can never even get a credit card for 50 grand. But someone approved you of a $400,000 loan. Never showed you the cash either. But the second you late on a payment, now you owe all the money you never saw. That's a fucking scam. But you never mad at them. And you don't go telling your people, yo, stop going to these companies to buy these types of houses. Only buy foreclosed home, or only buy tax lien homes, idealistically, after doing your due diligence, in the likelihood that nobody will redeem, so you can get the property equal due and past due delinquent property taxes. That is to say, not the amount that the property is worth based on its fair market value or assets value, but the amount equal due and back taxes or delinquency. Nobody, they ain't gonna tell you that because they're not even educated enough to know that. This is what I'm saying. Our people have something really wrong with them. Your people will watch you in your house studying. They wait for you to spend your money and invest. They wait for you to come up. And if you come up, then you owe them something. But the whole time you're telling your people you studying, they will never say, let me put some of my money up with your money so we could do this together. No, our people are sick. They're going to celebrate their Christmas. They're going to drink their money through alcohol. They're going to smoke their money through weed. They're going to sniff their money through cocaine lines. They're going to spend their money through prostitution, all the while watching to see if things work out for you. And the second you start making money, now you owe the fucking hood something. Now you owe everybody something. But when you sat there with them and said, yo, I'm studying. Yo, let's pool our funds together so I ain't got to put up the whole 2 G's. Yo, put some money in. 500, 500, 500, 500. Let's all do this. Oh, nah, I don't know. But you ain't never feel a way about fucking up your money drinking. You never was going to get no money back after you drank your money. You wasn't going to get no money back after all the weed you smoked. You wasn't going to get your money back after all them sneakers you bought. Your stomach didn't hurt when you made non-investments and spent your money. But the second you talk about investing, our people are sick. Second you talk about investing, don't trust them. Second you talk about investing, I don't know, I'm going to lose the money. Same motherfucker spending $200-$300 on sneakers 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year. Ran through that money several times, knowing every time you spent it, you wasn't going to make the money back. $40, $50 fitted caps. $200, $300 sneakers. Stomach never hurt. But let a brother tell you, yo, don't put your $200, $300 into them sneakers. It's not going to give you no money back. Put the $200 into a class and study. Yo, I don't know, bro. Shit, that's a risk. You mean to tell me that shit you wearing on your feet ain't a risk? The little fancy belt you wearing ain't a risk? Little bullshit swine and turkey, cranberry sauce. You risking your goddamn health and you ain't getting no money back. You celebrate their holidays and you don't get nothing back for all the money you spend. But someone is looking to wake your ass up and you want to deny me. And this is why I roll the way I roll. So I don't be wanting to hear all that blackity black power stuff all the time. I ain't looking to hear it. Because they full of shit. Because when you talk to them about some real talk, adult responsibilities, wealth stewardship, first thing you want to do, don't listen to them. Oh, you can't trust it. But let a nigga post some damn Jordans up here. You guys will all fuck with me. You will love me. Let me do what the poor amongst our community do. Let me talk about the white man and how things need to change. You love me. But the second I start talking about adult responsibilities, you hate me and you say don't trust me. But let me just bitch, moan, and groan and complain about the state of the black community and society and who has been oppressing us. You will love me. You will love me tremendously if I just bitch, moan, and groan about the state of the black community. It's a fact. If I complain and I cry about who has oppressed us and the reason black people ain't got nothing, see all that shit that don't make us no money, you love that. You love that. You share the video ASAP. But when I say, yo, you got to be accountable, you got to do some research, you got to do some studying. Hey, look up what I'm saying. Double check what I'm saying. Make sure it's a fact. Oh, it's a problem. Invest in yourself for the holidays. Whether you spend the money with me or someone else, stop spending your money with them. Spend your money on something that will make you money back. That's the best gift you can give to yourself. That's the best gift you can give to your family. No, they say, oh, you can't trust him. He might be scamming. Black people been getting scammed since the time they been spending money. You know money is under the color of law. You know money used to have gold certificate and silver certificate on it before House Joint Resolution March 9th, 1933, where they no longer stopped passing laws no more. As bills of exchange, they took the gold and silver away from the people. Before you used to be able to turn your $100 gold certificate into the bank and get gold back in perfect ratio to what it was worth in terms of $100. You used to be able to turn your $10 certificate in and get silver back. in exchange for your $10 certificate. Now try to turn these Federal Reserve notes that's legal tender for all debts, public and private, into the bank and see what you get back in exchange. They be looking at you like you stupid. Like, why do you think you should be getting something back? Because you don't realize that when it says certificate instead of note, you ain't know what a certificate was, which means it was a security, as in stocks are considered securities or underlines. And what's the security? A paper certificate that attests to ownership and equity, as in the case of a stock, or ownership of a bond, as in the case of a debt obligation which has tradable derivatives. So when you have a security, there's a paper certificate that attests to your ownership and equity. So you used to be able to say the amount of money I have is an attestation to how much equity I have in the form of gold and silver. It is illegal to even fucking spend money that is not backed by something. That's fraud. Fuck is these people talking about, man? About to make me go crazy. I don't want to call y'all the N-word. What are y'all talking about? People make me sick. So ignorant. So ignorant. How you gonna talk to me? I dedicated my childhood to study so I wouldn't be fucked up as an adult. And then when you attempt to talk to other adults about adult shit, they become children. Start name calling you, mocking you, mimicking you. But at the end of the day, you ain't never seen me fall off, no matter how much people attempt to destroy me, no matter how much people attempt to speak ill of me. I stay with money. I stay with properties. Every property you see me with. Oh, it must be an Airbnb. Must be a rental. Every car you see me, you can see me with the same goddamn car throughout the year. Look at this. Throughout the damn... I'm still renting the same shit all year, right? Look at these people. Same shit. Same shit. It never changed. My fucking belt is $1,000. It never changed. Red bottom belt. Like, it never changed. And this shit don't mean shit to me. The only reason I do it, 26-inch rims. The only reason I do it, suicide doors. Suicide doors. You heard? Only reason I do what I do is not because I'm showing off. It's just to show you you can't fake success. Because let any of these other people talk about me. You know, we don't close our own doors. Got a built-in chauffeur. Let any of these other guys talk about me, right? I always say, show me your lifestyle. Show me what you practicing. You talking about beating up the white man, putting your boots on his neck and all that? Let's see you actually do it. Show us some receipts. Because when I talk about making bread, I show you the goddamn receipts. When I talk about it, when I talk about stocks, I show you me trading live and making the money live. You go on my Facebook. When I talk about making money, I show you me doing it in real time. So that's why you see me so lit. That's why you see me so uptight, because I can't stand the foolishness of our people. Because I trade live and I show you, hey, I'm putting my money right here, and y'all literally see my stock going up, my money go up, and then you see me sell, I'm out of there. I show you not just me making money, I show you thousands of people making money. I done made people millionaires this year. Y'all seen it. Those of you walking with me. You got some Negroes just getting caught up. Oh, so now he trades stocks. Dummy, I've been doing this. You late. People on here been knowing I'm doing this. Oh, now his new scam, he's dealing with crypto. I've been on this. A lot of you just new to this. Those of you been following me know I do this. Oh, you know, that car rented and this. No, you're new to this. People that's been walking with me, it's published. But goddamn, I mean, shit. At some point, call a spade and say, yo, give that man his props. You guys fake astrology. You guys fake numerology. You guys, you know, you can read people's palms. You can tell the future. You know whose boyfriend should be whose girlfriend, and whose girlfriend should be who should be going with who should be whose husband, who should be married. Oh, y'all not good together. Y'all know all these tricks of the trade, but you can't get the fuck out of poverty. But you fucking with me though. You bothering me though. At least whatever I talk about is standing firm. You ain't never seen me poor. And I ain't knocking people that's living hard. I'm saying, yo, I practice what I teach. And I practice what I teach live before the world. And I give you an update about a lot of bullshit I don't even fucking care about, just so people can see, like, yo, I got the bread. Because some people use this material stuff as a barometer to discern if they should listen to you. And I understand. Because a lot of people talk that righteous and high and mighty shit, but they can't make a connect. They talk all this stuff about God, but they remain poor. And they start selling you on the idea that God got them poor on purpose, and the people making money is something evil about them. Well, I ain't never going to sell you that, because I don't believe in none of that. That's bullshit. That's trash. And I don't teach about that trash. I ain't part of none of that trash. So I just had to turn up with y'all because I'm sick of us making excuses. Because you're going to act like someone never told you. And you're going to listen to these bum-ass cats that do nothing for you. All they do is have something negative to say about other people. But look at their resume. Check their resume. Nothing to offer you but negativity. Nothing to offer you but gossip. Nothing to offer you but rumors. Nothing that turns into your bills being paid. I'm telling you some stuff about paintings and certain types of vehicles, not just any type of vehicle. I'm telling you some stuff you may not even realize until you start making bread. Yo, the homie gave us that information for free. Custodial accounts and 250 grand and not be attacked. You may never realize what I've been telling you. You can freeze your accounts. Oh, there's over 30 different bureaus. A contact LexisNexis spelled with I's. And yo, you may not even realize throughout the course of this stream, if you're distracted, it might take you 2-3 years to realize, yo, Polite was teaching a whole bunch of stuff to me that I can actually use to progress. And he was teaching us in the sense that he believed we was going to be great. I didn't give you no remedial information. I give you the information that you need as though you're going to take it to the highest level. I don't play games. BrotherPolite45@gmail.com. When you have your $2,000, just email, hey, I'm ready right now for the credit restoration microwave. 2,000 will give you access to over 100 grand. It's a fact. Over. Minimum 100 grand. Over. And anybody with any fucking sense of credit would know you have the right to make 6 figures or get access to 6 figures with the right credit. But there's certain credit nuances that even when you think you have, oh, I got a good credit score, there's certain hindrances or nuances like your zip code that hold you back. So you got to move around that. That's called credit card redlining, right? So they can't ostracize you or alienate you based on your race or ethnicity. But what they can do is alienate you based on your zip code, but by default that's like attacking you because your race, because races exist in clusters per zip codes. So there's approaches towards that. There's different credit nuances. You could think you have a great credit score, but then you don't know about the wealth score quotient. You don't know about the atmosphere score. You don't know about the pharmaceutical score. That let's say you got prescribed a drug that's commonly abused, then they do the average or the mean of how many people take this drug that are likely to go into debt. Well, people who take drugs that's commonly abused are more likely to fall behind in their bills because when they grow an addiction to a drug, they misappropriate their funds. Traffic scores. People that are likely to get tickets for parking violations, running red lights, whatever the case is. People have a tendency to get a lot of traffic tickets, have a higher probability of not being able to pay off their credit cards, because if they had to choose between paying off their credit card and paying for their car out of impound, they're going to get their car out of impound. Shit, they're going to use their credit card to get their car out of impound if they have to. Fuck the credit card, I need my car on the road. So imagine if you're a person that got prescribed some muscle relaxers, Percocets, and you get traffic tickets. Now your traffic score and your pharmaceutical score is working against you. And imagine if you don't know who to communicate with to tell them stop using your bank account against you, because you may only make $3,000-4,000 a month, but you probably have to spend on your expenses. Your expenses is probably $3,300, $3,400 a month. You probably only have $600 left, and then you probably don't keep everything in the bank. So you keeping $200-300 in the bank at the end of the month is making you look horrible, because they treating your bank account like a credit card. Because if this was your credit card, you would know don't spend all that money off your credit. But when it's your bank account, you think you could spend all that money in your bank account. And no, the amount of money you put in your bank account, they expect most of that to stay there. They expect over 70% of the money that you put in your bank account to stay in there. You don't know this. You don't know this. It's a beautiful score right there. You know, that's what we do. Hold on, because, you know, and that's after a new home. 776. That's after a new home. But you know, because you know, people always, they think we just bullshit and we just talk this shit. But mind you, the score went down because a new home was just purchased. It'll go right back up. But you know, they just think we talk this shit. That's what I'm saying. No amount of proof will satisfy them. I wish you didn't even do that. I don't wish you didn't do it, but that's great. I'm glad you proud. But the people we dealing with, they are weird and ridiculous. There's no, then they'll be like, no, show your social security number so we know. Show your car note, so that's definitely a car. Like, who says this? Show your mortgage note. Otherwise, it's an Airbnb. Like, people really say this. We're dealing with some of the weirdest people on planet Earth. And you'll be like, yo, what did you do in my life to deserve that kind of data from me? How about process the information, deal with the spirit and conviction of a person after they disseminate the information, do your research, and then make a determination what you want to do. Because, Negro, you ain't do all that research before they beat you in the head and put you in student loan debt. Because if you did all that damn research, you wouldn't have done it in the first place. If you did all that damn research, you wouldn't have bankruptcies on your damn credit score, your credit report. You would have so many default loans on your credit report if you did that much research against all these demons that put you in a position where you probably gonna be like that for the rest of your life until you find a brother polite. These weak ass so-called fixing your credit report people after 30 to 90 days, what did they do? And then y'all talking about the shit come right back on your report. And then y'all talking to me with this foolishness, like, yo, I just want to know, is it gonna pop back up? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I had to find out that people's shit is popping back up. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not them. First of all, these guys are just talking about fixing your score. I'm talking about boosting your score and getting you access to money. I'm wondering why nobody's talking to you about getting access to money. How are they talking to you about boosting your credit score but not talking to you about accessing money? That shit has me in a conundrum. Word. I'm telling you, we deal with some of the sickest people in the world. Oh, he need bread for lawyers. Dummy. Y'all gonna sell that idea? I'd sold the fucking car if I needed it by now. Oh yeah, but the car is not mine. It never stops. It never stops. It's always like, where do you guys get your information from? Because when I teach, I have to prove what I'm saying. But I'm also the same guy that count $250,000 cash. But you know what y'all say? Nah, that's counterfeit. I use a money counter. You know what y'all say? The money counter's counting fake cash. I ain't never found a fucking money counter for sale that counts fake cash. Like, y'all just won't stop. It's just always an excuse. Always an excuse. It's like we just, how did we become so hateful? Where it's like, okay, why you gotta stop other people's blessings? How do you become so hateful that you gotta stop other people's blessings? They mad. They mad, brother. Skin clear, great health, 38 years old. I practice what I teach. I don't deal with them. It's just I see certain stuff random and I just be like, damn, our people be sick, but I like it because it fires me up so I can communicate with the people who are in the know or want to be in the know. Again, brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Leave your full name, your phone number. Hey, that's why I don't always be going live, because if I see people being too negative and being a distraction, it ain't enough for me to remove comments. I like people to have their comments. I like y'all to see the negativity so you can see what a person got to deal with. Y'all need to know that evil exists, but at the same rate, I just go about my business. I do what I do. I'll just post stuff of me partying and having a good time. You know what they do? They bitch, moan, and groan about that. I'm like, what you want me to do when I teach? Y'all cry and y'all complain. Oh, why you charge? Oh, nah, don't trust me. This, that. Yeah, I ain't selling nothing. Oh, don't. So I said, yo, you know what? Let me just post me partying. Oh my gosh, what happened to your black wives? All my wives remain black. What are you talking about? It's always something. But then when we look into these people's lives, they show us nothing. They show us nothing. No receipts. No, nothing that they do to contribute to anybody else's life. No attempt. The only thing these people accredit themselves of doing, it's attempting to stop other people from doing something with somebody else. They never create an opportunity viable enough for people. I mean, these Negroes, you leave it up to them, and they attempting to start a revolution selling you hot sauce. Somebody sent me a video the other day, and I said, yo, what does this Negro do? And he turned around and he started breaking down like this whole thing about using my name translated into him selling some hot sauce. Yo, I'm not lying. Word everything love. This Negro started selling hot sauce after talking about me. Like, he got his views up talking about me, and he was like, yeah, bro, you know, the Moorish community, you know what we about? And he popped out the hot sauce. I said, go on, player, man. If that's what it takes, if you got to disrespect my family, disrespect my children, disrespect my wives for some hot sauce, then shit is hard out here, man. You go on, brother, and you do what you do, man. But don't you dare disrespect me like I ain't helping you sell your hot sauce. Respect me, because you couldn't have used nobody else's name to get enough views to solicit your hot sauce. Yo, I'm not lying. Son pulled out the hot sauce after bashing me for like 2 hours and change. Somebody hit me like, yo, son, doing this, that. I said, yo, you know, I don't want to watch no negativity. He said, yo, bro, you need to see this. Just pull the video back like at 1 hour and 48 minutes or whatever, and you're going to see the punchline. I said, all right, bro. I went over there, and son pulled out some trapeze looking ass hot sauce with a dude with a fez. I was like, whoa. That's what we doing out here. But everybody want to front like they being genuine about what they doing, and they don't want to keep it 1,000 and say, yo, man, fam, I'm just trying to get these hot sauce packs off. Yo, so I can't make this shit up. Like, yo, these guys are really suckers. Word up. And then this Hebrew cat that be constantly talk about me, he gotta constantly post some stuff about Brother Polight. Yo, I'm keeping you up to date with the case. Right? And then guess what? You know, it's just crazy, because when he talk about God, God don't provide him enough views. But when he talk about me, I get more of the views. So guess what he started talking about more than God? He started talking about me more than God. Because you know what? He don't have the integrity to say, I don't care if I can get more views talking about this brother. I'm going to keep talking about my God until God see me through to get these views. No, these guys are making money off the platform, and he had to put God to the back burner and keep talking about me over and over and over. These guys are full of it. But I understand, because when you're not creative, you don't take the years out to study, you don't have nothing to offer people. This is the problem with the black community. We haven't created opportunities through education to be able to leverage that which we know to advance society so we could generate revenue. See, if we were to pool our funds and send our most brilliant children from our community to be educated in things that we actually need credentials for, not business and administration and stuff like that, so they can make some technological advancements, create some kind of weaponry, make advancements in medical science, then we would be able to leverage that amongst other world communities. Like, yo, we can cure this situation, but give us some land or give us some of that militaristic help or something. But we don't have nothing to offer but rhetoric. And the first person that attempts to take us in this direction, they will make you turn on them. And they will tell you that he's a crossover Negro, he's an Uncle Tom, or he believes in the white man's science and his tricks and his politics. So we can never go far, because every time someone wants to have an adult conversation with these young and mind brothers and sisters in the community, they'll always turn you against the people that's the most rational and sell you out for some hot sauce. This is what they do. For Sky Daddies and hot sauce. The freaking community has sold out for Sky Daddies and hot sauce. That's what we dealing with. That's what we dealing with. Sky Daddies and hot sauce. Sky Daddies and hot sauce. That's what we dealing with. That's the world we live in. And so, brotherpolite45@gmail.com. You leave your full name, your phone number when you're ready to purchase. When you're ready, you don't have to call us and say, yo, I gotta just celebrate the rest of the New Year's, and once we finish getting crunk, son, then we go. Don't do that to my people. Call when you're ready. $2,000 give you access to over 6 figures. That's it. I don't want to hear these things. Oh, he's driving the $300,000 car. He's driving the $400,000 car. Well, what is everybody? Yo, I'll be putting people on the game. Now, $2,000 is too much money to spend to get access to 6 figures and your credit boosted. You know what great credit do for you in this world? Listen, then spend your money on some Jordans like you've been doing. And that estrogen-rich turkey and estrogen-rich filled with pus milk, pasteurized, radiated, pus, 5 cheese, mac and cheese. Like, spend your money on that. I mean, you eating the same damn thing Thanksgiving that you ate Christmas, and damn near the same thing on Christmas that you eat for New Year's. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Real talk. Real talk. I'm just keeping it real. I don't know how to talk light. 45 to 60 business days. Oh no, we coming with the holistic mathematics because I'm coming with it. I'm coming with the holistic mathematics. We got the new course ready. You go to brotherpolite.com and get your holistic mathematics course. 9 stream income streams. Everybody should have 9 streams of income. You need to get in that course. That's available too on brotherpolite.com. We ain't playing no games. This year I'm going super hard when it comes to holistic health. I don't care if people say, oh, I was related to say I'm his son. I'm like, people go out their way to knock me, disrespect me. I never had to go out my way to disrespect other people. I don't say nobody's name. I don't go out my way to disrespect people. But I will tell you this, Dr. Sebi, I ain't never seen a video of him calling no other man his hero. He said, Brother Polite is my hero. I never heard him say that about nobody else that claim him. And that don't mean that they don't got source. I'm just saying, don't bother me. Because I've been chilling while y'all talk crazy about me. But I'm like, who are you? You only popped up when son died. Sebi was rocking with me since the beginning. Just like Jadakiss said when he was beefing with Fifth. I did real joints with Big. No made up shit. Dr. Sebi is on video saying, Jenny told me that Polite had a lecture in California. He flew in to come see me. How many of you had lectures that Dr. Sebi flew in to see? In fact, Sebi didn't like doing lectures with nobody. Because the information was contradictory and everybody else was hating on him. But it's on video. Video receipt. That he flew into town when he heard I was doing a lecture. He flew in from out the country to come see me teach. He called me a superhero. Right in class. His hero. He said he loved me. Different videos, different days, different times. Just like you love Polite, I love Polite. His eyes would light up whenever he saw me. Video receipts galore. Don't worry, I got something for you. The pill he consolidated all those herbs into. I was one of the few people on the planet that he gave those to. Part of the reason why I feel he's not here, because he wanted to make it cheaper and reduce everything down to one pill he was working on. So he wouldn't even have to charge you for the multiple different things that he had with people were bitching when they spend money on everything else. But when it came to your health, why he charges so much money? Because he can heal, and he has to go through quite a bit. And he has to pay other people looking to make a business out of it so other people can eat. But you know what? People always crying. But don't worry. Wait till you get this holistic mathematics course. You're going to find out some things about Dr. Sebi that you never knew about. The course is about healing and learning how to create your own. Because I don't want to get caught up. I don't want them bother me. They bother me everything I do. My videos get taken down. I'm always being targeted. So my course is about teaching you how to do things yourself so you don't have to buy stuff. But I got some stuff you could get. But the goal of that course is to make sure you can do it yourself. So ain't nobody going to be bothering me. You learn how to create it yourself. Holistic Mathematics, brotherpolite.com. You go to brotherpolite.com, you'll see it right there. Holistic Mathematics. We getting ready for the New Year's right after all that toxins that you took in. But yeah, I don't know what you talking about. How much that's gonna be? 20 grand? I have no idea what you talking about, Rajan. I hope you're not joking, because I'll block you. I'm tired of the little goofy games. But like I said, and I've never used his name to leverage what I do. I fell back because it hurt for me to deal with health with him not here. But 2022, I'm taking it to another level. And I'm going super hard. And any of these bitches want to talk crazy, I'm going to really lean on them. I don't care who you say you are to him. I just want to know. Show your receipts of him showing you any goddamn love or speaking high of you. I got plenty. Lectures I've done with him side by side. Show me a lecture he's done side by side with you, because Savior ain't do lectures with nobody, especially no guys. Show me. Has he taught you anything? Show me. Or did you just wait till the man died and then you start pushing your movement? And I'm not mad at you if you do what you do. I never said that whatever you do don't work. Do what you do. Leave me out of it though. Don't grow so insecure that I got the sauce that you got to knock me in order to pick yourself up. That's the problem with our people. Just do what you're doing. Because I'm never going to mention these goofy people's names. They wish I would. When I do what I do, I ain't mentioning nothing. But what I will do is, oh, you're this, that, and the third term? Oh, okay. So surely you must have something of him loving you the way he loved me on record. Why he never show you love? Why he never showed you love? Why he never called you his hero? Why he never said he loved you? Why he never flew into the country to see when you speak? This is things that this man says out of his own mouth. I do things like this so that way when someone questions it, I go, oh, okay. I got a video promotion that's coming up. You're going to see it. And you're going to say, Polite never gave us this footage before. I got footage galore. I never did it because I felt uncomfortable dealing with health, because I had to go through my healing from when he passed, because there's a lot about his passing that really hurt me. A lot. There's so much that I know. But you know, so many people keep coming at me so much. 2022, the gloves is off. I realize they don't come at me regardless, no matter what. So ain't no fucking hiding. Gloves is off. 2022. 2022, I'm coming super hard with the wealth and the health simultaneously. I'm normally compartmentalizing. I'm doing my music. I'm doing the holistic mathematics. I'm doing the wealth stewardship. I'm coming at you on all cylinders because I built up enough momentum and established enough credibility through those different places for everybody to know I'm the real deal. Through religion, politics, economics, naturopathy, I done did it. Make sure you leave your full name and your phone number. You leave your full name and your phone number when you email me about the $2,000 credit restoration that gives you access to 100 grand. Make sure you send your full name and your phone number. Phone number, people. Full name and your phone number. When you're ready. No need to tell us about when you will get ready. When you're ready. Go all in on Brooklyn style. You already know. Let's get to it. Let's not waste nobody's time. Let's get this bread. And let's come out of 2022 millionaires, because it's clear this goddamn virus ain't going nowhere. Every time we turn around, this shit is like another thing. It's like they contemplating shutting shit down again. This Omicron is crazy. First it was Delta. We like, all right, we didn't even get a chance to adjust the Delta and the Omicron. So now we get hit by 3 joints. Come on now. And this Omicron spreading like wildfire. Like, goddamn. So they say. I mean, shit, what we gonna do? They talking about creating a booster shot for the booster shot. Like, dead ass. Like, yo, this could fuck up the economy again. Duh. You're not even realizing the price of living is going up. Y'all better be careful. Don't waste your time studying some foolish information. Make your money. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Shit about to get real out here. It's like the purge in LA. People out here robbing and stealing. Broad daylight at restaurants right now. People pockets is short. People that never thought they would have their spirit broken to do such compromising things, they're doing it. It's like the Wild Wild West, and I don't doubt it's not going on other places. It's just LA, they did a whole, the LAPD was like, yo, they did a video broadcast like it's the purge. He literally said it's like the purge out here. I don't know if I was going to come here during the holiday season. There's so many robberies. You don't think there's a correlation between that and the pandemic? People pockets hurting. It's getting spooky out here. You better learn how to be an entrepreneur. That's why I got those 9-stream income courses, right? You better learn how to make this money within the confines of your house and go digital, because shit about to get real spooky out here. And people keep getting laid off, and people keep getting paid too little when the price of living keeps going up, and people still accumulating debt and getting laid off and getting evicted. Yo, it's going to get spooky out here. You better make your bread and have a contingency plan. Stop listening to these goofies out here still selling you on some rhetoric that can't translate into you being able to progress yourself as an individual, or your family, or your community. Y'all better wake up. 2022 is gonna be spooky. That's why I got a plan straight and set. That's why you still should get that Silver Tsunami course that I have there, because I was talking about this stuff a year ago. 4 hours, the first hour, the second hour, the third hour, the fourth hour. I broke up the classes into hour 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all need to get that Silver Tsunami. Don't sleep on that. I did that for the coming of last New Year, and everything came to pass. You get that course and you'll see, oh shit, Polite was on point. Those of you who got it, it's getting spooky out here. Get that bag as soon as possible and tuck tail. Have fun, club, party. But what I'm telling you is, that's the illusion. But don't lose your mind. Have some fun. Make your money though, because it's getting spooky out here. 2022, you thought you seen celebrity deaths and all sorts of mistakes. Yo, they gonna get their money one way or the other. You know we worth more dead than we are alive. I ain't gonna say but so much before they take my video down. I'm just saying, listen. Make your bread, man. It's gonna get super spooky in 2022. This shit ain't letting up. And y'all thinking that it's about to end. This shit just beginning. The real plan is unfolding. Y'all over here thinking, oh man, we about to get out of it. We coming out of it. Yo, y'all don't see? There's other variances keep coming. The rules and the regulations keep getting more and more intense. People have lost their jobs. People that was fighting for people to save them. I don't even want to talk about it, man, but they lost their jobs. I don't want to go too far and say too much things, and then now y'all don't got access to the video. Y'all just better wake up. They not even taking care of the people that was taking care of people, man. They're like, yo, y'all don't get down or lay down. Y'all out of here too. Yeah, y'all may have never caught it while you was helping people that got it, but y'all out of here too if y'all don't get down or lay down. Come on, man. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. It's just beginning. It ain't start. It's just beginning. It ain't coming to an end. It's just beginning. You just call that phase 1. This shit ain't stopping until to the ultimate goal. They got a live one now. They have the people turning against each other, people robbing and stealing amongst each other. It's just beginning. We just starting to see this thing, the plot unfold. And there will be a plot twist. And you Negroes ain't even got nothing to do with none of it. You're so busy attacking each other, shit is over your head what's going on. We have another conversation another time over here, but that's what we do on the inside for our courses and on the website, so I can be free to talk that talk and go crazy. Cause here I gotta be censored. And I can do more here than I'm able to do on IG. IG, they be bodying me. I be posting something, people like, yo, deep. 8 hours later, yo, one more of those and your page gone. I'm like, back to showing you clubs. I like the old Polite. Yo, fam, if I don't throw you a little club this and big booty that, my page gone. They don't never complain when I post that. When I talk that talk, it could be no profanity. I do my best on talk. They like, why Polite so docile and why he so passive? I'm doing everything to see if I can keep the damn video up. 9 out of 10 times video down. They be like, yo, why you took it down? It's not me. But it is what it is. It don't be me. If it was up to me, I'd be ODing with the videos. I take my time and I pick my spots because they be getting at me, fam. They get me. So I gotta be careful. I do my best to use certain keywords. Like I can say nigga 1,000 times and bitch. That'll be alright. Shit. Don't let me get into those politics, boy. I ain't even gonna say none of them words. I ain't gonna say none of them things. That's what damn time we live in. They want to make it look like all I want to do is party and talk about bread all the time. That's what they want it to look like. But I'm telling you honestly, when I start dibbling into other conversations that contradict the agenda, I won't have a page. I be getting warnings, and then when I get the warning, I gotta take it serious because this is my way to connect with y'all. I ain't looking to start building all over again. This is a great way to connect with y'all, to send y'all somewhere else where we can really build. So I take my time. Hate it or love it. You gotta play the game. We don't run this. To take my time and y'all just gotta understand. See me where we can build at. See me where we can build at. You feel me? You know the world we living in. Real shit. Nigga said this song. Oh, my bad. You ain't do that. You did this. Like, this is like, yo, I'm being attacked. 1 minute it said I did something. Next minute, oh, you ain't do that. This is the new thing we say you did. Excuse me, the first thing you said was crazy. It was crazy. How we just, and everybody's okay with that. Everybody's okay. No one's seeing like, yo, that was crazy though. Like, y'all don't see. It's all about just destroying me. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all don't get it. But you know, ain't gonna drive me crazy because I already know, man. We live in the day, I don't want to get spooky on you, but we live in the day of revelations, man. That's the day we live in. And that's a fact. This is a revelation. Everything that our forefathers and foremothers been speaking about, you know, all those books we used to be reading about, the Leviathan 666 and all that when we first got conscious, yo, real shit. We living in the day and time that we used to be reading about when we all first got conscious. My greatest worry though is what our children be subject to. That's why we gotta have some kind of contingency plan. With that said, brotherpolite.com for the courses. For those of you that's ready for the CRM, go to brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Brother POLIGHT 45@gmail.com. Do not respond to anybody sending you a comment named Brother Polite or Michael Noak in the comment section on Facebook. I don't respond to no one. I don't write you nothing. Those are all fake pages. No matter what we do, Facebook says they don't see nothing wrong with it. They don't see it as clone pages. I just don't get it. So, hey, it is what it is. The only thing I can tell you guys, only go to the website, brotherpolite.com. Only go to the email address that I tell you. When you go to the email address, you leave your full name, your phone number, say I'm ready for the $2,000, get my 100 grand CRM credit restoration. That's it. Do not email for anything other than that. I'm going to think you're trolling. Go to the website for all your other inquiries. If you want consultations, if you want to get the courses, the stock course, we back up and we're running. If you see me write a comment to you, you think it's me, trust me, it's not me, because I don't leave no comments on Facebook just so my people know it's not me. I'm not communicating with you on WhatsApp. These fake passport pictures, images of me and fake IDs, none of that they're sending to you is me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I don't send none of that. I don't write you a comment back in the section. It's not me. That's all fraud. That's not me. Don't fall for nothing that they selling you. No Bitcoin, this, that, and the third. No mentorship, none of it. It's not me. Only go to the website, brotherpolite.com. You see my lips? This is me. Only go to brotherpolite.com. Make sure you spell it right. POLIGHT. Only go to brother. Spell brother the right way. Only go to brotherpolight.com. Or go to brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Leave your full name, your phone number if it's about the credit restoration microwave. The 2K to get you access to over 100 grand and build up your credit report, as well as, you know, get a little guidance for how to move. Because when you get the bread, what you going to do? That's why we got those courses there. So I just got to say these things because it's a full-blown attack. Same thing on IG. They got like a million Brother Polite pages. All you got to do is like my picture and like 15 of them start coming at you asking for requests. And when we complain about it, it's very lackluster. But if I say or do something, my shit always gets taken down. My page is threatened to go. I can't live stream no more. I can't write comments no more. I can't do posts for indefinite time. But these bastards can do all these fake ass pages and try to scam people and hoodwink people. I mean, they keep living to do this every damn day. Somebody just messaged me as you saying I won $5,000. You feel me? It's crazy. We block and we block and we block. Trust me. So brotherpolite45@gmail.com. Get your access to 2K and change your life. Stop making excuses. Change your path. Stop making excuses. You're gonna win. You don't have to celebrate one more holiday and then I'm gonna stack my money up and then I'm gonna change my life. Bitch, it may be too late by that time. I just gotta keep it 1,000 with you. We be playing a game like, yo, we got to maybe June, we got to March, April, we got maybe May. Yo, this pandemic ain't got you uncomfortable? Like, fam, get the bread and get the freak out of here. ASAP. ASAP. Blessings in abundance.
Umar Johnson. What? You really think I'm gonna sit here and sing the chorus to ya? Landing on it doesn't wanna work to be able to afford throwing that ass in the circle. This is lyrical fitness. Second, I'm gifted. It's ridiculous. This prick is a feminine bitch. With 2 bars on the cane into the center of his lip. Twizzlers get bit. The color of lipstick to smother his kids with. Looking like a booty goon pirate screaming out. Take a douche kid, shove it up his rectum like a pool stick. Slam him in the lock. Hope he's doing live streams on the night in pajamas. A buttoned up shirt with the boxes. Get the Glocks on, let it off. Catherine Brown look like one of them caked up faces in a magazine. Mad at me, I would happily take her on a date. Applebee's, jack off my sperm in a plate. Bon appetit. I'm a good guy, Chucky in the flesh. Old school rap, you're not rocking with the best. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Scarlet, oh shit, I'm getting off topic. Double entendres coming all at once. You're a tourist, surgical lure his girl to adore us. Oh, mama ocean, Babylonian, Machiavellians, by me ornaments. Solomon's a king, on a monarchy, not the lottery. Am I your property, monopoly? Oligopoly, commodity is what you got to be. Socrates philosophy, bomb atomically. Montavious, wood grain, walks wobbly, balling me. What up, girl? I'm King Kong conscious. Shake your little booty till my dick get longer. I'm the type to rearrange your face in the mirror. Your circadian rhythm is as blurred as your vision. Chauvinist pig with a Doberman pincher to go and get rid of the dough. I'm a flip son of a bitch. Can't you all take a joke? Who want the smoke when I put out the flame? I do this forever, ain't new to the game. In conclusion, however, the screws in my cranium calculated every move when I'm making them go and lip shit again on a track. When I mess up, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Just get to the facts. Spitting like, yeah. Here, kitty, kitty, there's 20 kittens literally here sitting with me staring at pennies. Hoppity hop, skippity skip the hook. This isn't it. This is the bridge and it goes as hard as Tiffany's tits. The kid is a menace. Before the doors are closed, we'll do the rodeo. Forgot the lyrics to the song and how the chorus go. But you know what? I do not know what you already know.